for Growing Up Without Borders.
And we would like to welcome you to the city of Prague.
We just checked into a beautiful place here in Prague. And it's kind of late, which doesn't surprise me. This is like something typical we end up doing. And so we're looking forward to a nice rest tonight. This is our home, sweet home, literally for the night. We're all a bit tuckered out and we're all looking forward to a good night's sleep. This is where we're staying. It even comes with a nice kitchen, which is always handy when you have kids. Okay, and best of all, when you come in to this hotel, there's a spa downstairs and it is called a beer spa. So I'm gonna have to go check it out tomorrow, but I think you sit in these like tubs and you drink beer as you're in the hot tub. So anyway, good night to you all, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
We're going to have breakfast.
All right, girls, how's your breakfast so far?
Really good.
Yeah, what are you eating? Waffle, muesli, Chloe.
Yogurt waffle.
You guys ready to hit the road? Not too tired from yesterday?
Okay.
Did you all sleep good?
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah. Good morning from Prague. So the girls spent a little bit of time researching all the fun things to do in Prague for kids. So we're not sure what is on the...
There's a lot of cool things.
Is there a lot? So what are some of the things that you read?
There's like this a really big toy store with a slide in it, or there's like, they have a mirror maze, they have a really old house. It's the second oldest house in Prague, and there's really cool things to see.
For kids?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. So we don't know what we're gonna go do yet or see, but we're going to try and do most of the top tourist things, I think.
And they also have a clock that tells the year, the time, the season,
That's a famous
part of
clock.
the day.
It's a super
That's
famous
be cool
one.
to see too.
Do you remember being in Prague ever?
No, not really.
No. So we came to Prague years ago when the kids were younger, twice actually. And I think maybe when we're there, you might be like, oh yeah, I remember taking that picture or whatever. So I think you would have been maybe like 6 or 7. So anyhow, it's going to be really nice. We've got beautiful weather. We're still in the month of July, in case anyone wants to know. Sometimes people wonder that in our videos. And here we go, off to a good start.
I'm going to tell you a few things that we learned already about Prague.
So the first thing is about this tower here behind me.
So this tower here dates back to 1475, and in the 17th century it used to hold the gunpowder. That's why the name is now Power Tower.
Before it held the gunpowder, it used to be for the city gate, one of the city gates.
We just found a man version of like a Mary Poppins.
And a
And
woman.
apparently there's a woman. Let's go see her. Look at these funny chairs. Aha.
Right here.
And it matches your banana. All right, and here is the lady version.
Oh my gosh, there's a big bug on the roof too, right behind the lady.
She's holding on for dear life. And yeah, above it is a big, massive bug.
It looks like she's staring at us. Every time we move, she follows.
And she moves a little bit. Our first stop was at the tourism office here in Prague, just to get all the maps and all the different things of the city. Oh, they have a city card too. Let's find out about this. This is always really good to have. So you can buy it for 2 days, for students, 3 days, 2 days. Let's see. I would have to convert the prices, so I'll have to tell you this after. So basically like a 3-day adult card is 1,800 in their dollars or their money, and it's 20 something to 1. So just figure out the conversion. Basically, about 3 days is about 70 euros. There you go.
So behind me is the dancing house because it's moving. It looks like it's moving.
And looks like you can go up there for a lookout. And a drink. Maybe a drink. Definitely a lookout.
Also, you have to buy a drink to be able to go up to Lookout Point.
There's our answer.
So behind me, I don't know if you can see that tower over there. That tower basically...
Point your finger and I'll show you them. Okay, wait. A little bit over this way. A little over this way, more this way. That tower right, okay, stop right there.
There, you take a funicular and you can go up, or you can walk, take a nice long walk up, and then up there you pay a little fee and you can go up this mini tower, and there you can see a really cool view, all of Prague.
This is something very popular here.
Do you remember having this? It brings you back memories? You also had it at Marché de Noël, right?
Yeah, you try it. It's dough with cinnamon and sugar, and then you can get different fillings.
They actually make it where you can put ice cream inside.
Yeah, maybe because it's summer.
So what do you think? Should we get one?
Maybe.
All right. This is how it's done. Angelique, are you making a mess?
I have a machine. I can try, so it doesn't break.
So is it good?
Messy.
Messy?
It's kind of like a pie because it's like dough and cinnamon. And when you have like an apple pie, you eat it with vanilla ice cream, but you're just missing the apples.
Yeah, going, Chloe.
To the narrow street.
The narrow street.
Actually, it's in the entrance of a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How does it work? There's even a stoplight to go in.
Because it's like so narrow that you have to, you don't want to get stuck in the middle. So and when it's green light, when you can go.
Okay. All right, we've got a green light. We are on the most narrow street. It's a restaurant at the end. So what's at the end here? It's an actual restaurant.
They stuffed a snake.
Oh my goodness. It's a real stuffed snake.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a real one, is it?
Yeah,
But they stuffed it.
they stuffed a snake. I think this restaurant has a nice view of the bridge. So basically at the end of your little walkway is this nice little restaurant overlooking the bridge. And we're just checking out, it has like Czech cuisine and all different kinds of foods. So we're checking out their menu. So right behind me is this bridge, and it was built in 1357 and it was completed only in 1402. It's the oldest bridge here in Prague. And there's about 30 different statues up above, which we're going to show you right now. Okay, so this guy Charles IV is the guy who built this bridge, and he was very into numbers and such. So he laid his first stone on a very specific time and date. And when was that?
And the time was July the 9th, 1357 at exactly 5:31 a.m.
We don't know what the significance of that is, but for him, it meant something. Up we go to the bridge. So behind us is the river called the Vltava, and it is the longest river here in the Czech, and it crosses right here through Prague. So if you want to kind of get off the busy streets, you see the boats behind us. Looks like there's like a whole bunch of different boat cruises that you can do. And one thing we just found out about Prague is it's very famous for
It's beer.
beer making.
Even they have beer spas where you go to the spa and whatever you're doing, and then you get unlimited beer.
That's right beside us. So we are going to go take a picture or maybe do a quick video of that, because it's like attached to our hotel where you can go enjoy that if you're into beer.
So behind me is the biggest castle in the world.
Smell the candy.
Big candy.
What do you think of this?
Really
Natalie?
big candy.
What do you think? You smell it all?
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Ice cream.
Why do you like it so much?
It's really cool because they made them all like big, and it's very, I don't know how to explain, but very cool. So they have these things just like they have in Russia.
Do you like them?
Yeah,
You have some at home, don't you?
a couple.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
funny to play with. You just
Yeah.
undo, and then. Whoa, those are big. Look at what's inside of one.
Because the clock is under construction, what we'll do is we'll insert some clips from the past when we were here, because we have some really nice clips of it, or at least photos. And Angelique, tell us a little bit about it.
So there's one legend about this clock that if they don't take care of it, or if they destroy it, that the town will suffer or something like that. It shows the zodiac signs, the month, the day, where the moon, the sun of them are located, and then the hour, everything about it. And since it's right now 4 o'clock, it's showing what it would normally be like. Things will come out and make like a bell noise like that. Go around. There's people up there. Oh, I thought that was...
Chloe thought that the people up there at the top were actually part of the clock. So one other thing about this clock is the poor guy, or guys, I don't know if there was 2 of them, but the people who made it, they were blinded, so they cannot replicate the exact same clock anywhere else in the world. Aw, they're so pretty. Most of the walking tours originate here in this big square, and I highly recommend it. We did this a few years back, and it was amazing because you learn all about the history of Prague, and they teach you basically all the cool things to see and do. And one of the sad things, though, about this square is that it was the trading spot for many, many years for slavery. So this is where they used to come, and you used to be able to sell and buy slaves. So here in the old town square, you've got really cool buildings. They're all like these really neat architectural styles. And the church behind us, I was joking earlier because I called it the Old Lady Church, but it's Church of Our Lady. And then there's this one really nice building, which is over here in the distance. And it looks like Juliet's house. It has like a Juliet-style veranda that comes out. So those of you who are into Christmas markets, at Christmas time, this whole square and city is turned into one big, beautiful Christmas market, one of the largest one in the Czech Republic. So I'm sure it's quite the sight and an amazing thing to see. This is the building that I was saying that has the beautiful style and kind of like a Juliet thing. There's the girls.
So I think this is the street of museum. So there's a chocolate museum now. Highland Valley.
You're yummy.
It's so hard because you gotta make a big roll. And then you gotta roll it until it's so tiny. To make you say.
And then they cut them all up. Look at that. All done by hand.
Yeah, no from machine, no.
No robots here.
That's why you have all different sizes. You can buy ice cream. There's all kinds of stuff. This is what it is. And there's a cafe at the ginormous place, Mom.
Oh my goodness. This is a toy store.
Yeah, totally. We're about to go into a mirror maze.
Why are you wearing white gloves?
So you don't hit the glass.
Oh, so you don't hit the glass? Or you don't put fingerprints on the glass.
Okay, so here we are. We're in the mirror maze.
Where are Troy girls?
I don't know! No. Ow! You stuck over there! There's sharks everywhere!
Oh, this is so weird.
There's sharks everywhere!
Oh, it's like it's a true maze.
Ow! I'm stuck! Julia! Click, Julia! Ow!
Oh, this is actually intense.
Is this like...
So, even though we're in the Czech Republic, we decided to come for a pasta deal, like a pasta Italian style meal, and it's really good. I'm getting a mushroom fungi with a white sauce. I think it's gonna be really good. I got a beer, and I was like, no, a small beer. She's like, that's our small. She goes, you are in the Czech Republic. I was like, oh, okay. Go do a picture. Go do a picture of them. Go, Chloe.
快点，别走开呀，小五，你头了，你这相都没照，照镜嘛。
Dapat tak kamu dapat bencher, tam to na bočo.
So this area that we're in is the Jewish quarters, and we were reading a little bit about it.
Look at the car.
So this whole Jewish quarter area is basically like purely like it used to be, and the reason why is Hitler didn't destroy any of it when he was in power, and the reason why he wanted to do that is because he wanted to be able to showcase an extinct race of people, which is crazy. So he kept like a lot of the stuff that the Jews had at the time, a lot of their art and everything, and brought it all here. So that was his plan.
So we found the Paris Street, and so the Paris Street has all the like name brands. It's kind of like a mini Paris. There's cafes and shops and mini Paris.
So all over the city we keep seeing like Bohemia jewelers, Bohemia stores, everything Bohemia, and basically this whole area is Bohemia, and so it got us thinking like, what is the meaning of Bohemian or Bohemia or whatever. So it's kind of like an area, so within Czech this area is the Bohemia area, and so when you say someone is Bohemian, it could be like they're from this area, but then the second meaning that we were looking up with the girls is like somebody who is outside of the norm, or who doesn't conform with like the ways of doing, or is more into the arts, or like socially back in the day was like socially not like the normal type of job or thing that people do, and it actually is almost like a nomad or a vagabond as well. So there's the definition in case you didn't know of Bohemian.